Right. Okay.
West Broad School, that two-story wooden building down there that I was told was a tuberculosis hospital before it was turned into a school for black kids. I don't know that to be the truth, but that was what my mother told me. The interesting thing about that, I had some friends around that had already left that school and gone to Reese Street School, and they looked like they were having so much fun. Every morning they'd come out and call each other, and they'd get together and go down to Reese Street School, and I had to go back down there. I said, well, maybe I'll join them next year. Well, the following year I was supposed to go to the 6th grade, and 6th grade was at Reese Street. Tore the building down, built the present building, and put 6th grade on it.
Somewhere.
I said, I'm not going to be defeated. I'm going on down there anyway.
Okay.
So I went on down there, and I enrolled and whatnot. I guess they let me stay about 3 or 4 days. They said, bro, you in the wrong school. You belong at West Broad. I said, God, now I got to go back again. So I broke that school in down there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the new school.
Yeah, the building that's
Okay.
current building.
Right. If I recall correctly, that was built around 1914.
No.
13, not okay.
I was born to 1925.
Okay.
Now you might be talking about the Red School building, the two-story old building might have been built
Okay.
around 1914, but the present building down there now was built during the time I was in elementary school.
Okay.
So I was one of the first students, because they took me, I finished the old building and come into that new building.
Okay.
And that blocked me from going to Reese Street. And I was determined to go to Reese Street. And I went, but they sent me back.
Okay. All right. So let's go back and talk a little bit more about West Broad School. Tell me something about the school, the students, the teachers, the building itself. Yeah.
Okay, they didn't have, they were self-contained classrooms. That is, one teacher taught everything. They didn't have a lunchroom program, as I recall. But during the time that I was there, they set up some kind of government program where they would send on Mondays and once or twice a week, at least once a week, big metal cans of hot soup and peanut butter sandwiches. Mm-hmm. And this was given to the students, especially those who were undernourished. Mm-hmm. And I always looked forward to that peanut butter sandwich because we didn't get peanut butter, That was sort of a luxury. They didn't stuff like that. What we cherish today, country ham and all that stuff, that's what I got.
Right.
Okay. Nowadays, folks think that's a delicacy.
Right.
When you can eat country ham, you in big time.
Exactly.
That's all we ate was old homegrown ham and stuff like that. But that peanut butter and jelly sandwich, once a week with a bowl of soup, you carried your own bowl. Mm-hmm. And
who were some of the teachers? Do you
now
recall?
I can recall Miss Reed was the principal and my first grade teacher, and I can recall that to go up the steps. Now she would take a stick and she would beat cadence. We had to line up and march, and you stayed in line, and she would take that stick and beat cadence. When you march by that, going in school or coming out. They were very strict about discipline, and I can recall now, Miss Reed was my first grade teacher. Miss Morton was my second grade teacher. Now she was the sister, one of the Mortons of Morton Theater.
Okay.
They were half white folk. Mm-hmm. My third grade teacher was Miss Diggs, Minnie Diggs. I don't know, you might remember her.
I do.
Yeah. She was my third grade teacher. Miss Banks was my fourth grade teacher. Miss Hawkins, I believe, was my fifth grade teacher. Miss Everhart, Virginia Everhart, was my sixth grade teacher.
Okay.
And these people were really dedicated people. They didn't make much money. Mm-hmm. I talked to an old white lady that I worked for she taught school. She said that she made $50 a month. Now you know what they paid black teachers?
Was less than that.
Yeah, far less than that. But they would take that personal money and buy kids stuff. I know they bought me things. If I went to school without something that I needed, they would buy it for me. And that's the kind of teachers we had then.
What other activities were you involved in at school? Did they have like a drama play?
No, well they had something like
Choir.
little plays, you know.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, they might have a little play. They might do a concert or something. But somebody that played the piano one of the teachers might have played the piano, or somebody in the community played the piano, and they'd have a little. Well, when they built that, I'm jumping around a little bit. When they built the new building, they used to have little dances for us at certain time. We paid a nickel to go to the dance. And that hall, we danced in the hall. And there was a fellow who lived across the street over there with Jerome Bell, who played the piano. And he could play that piano. He learned to play it by himself. And they would pay him to come and play the piano, and we would dance. That was our big time deal then. Other than that, we'd have recess, and I don't recall anybody even coming out to instruct us in anything. You sort of concocted your own games and entertainment. But you always lined up to go back in that building. And this stick would beat cadence for you to march by.
When did May Day start down there?
I don't recall really. I
era?
think it was, I don't recall.
That was later?
Yeah, sometime later, May Day, because the May Day thing that I recall, I was in charge of that.
Really? Tell me about it.
I did most of the physical education at that Westboro, and I used because I had been in the military.
Okay.
And
that was when you came back as a teacher.
Yeah,
okay.
as a teacher.
Okay.
See, when I got out of service, I got out of service on Friday, and I'm back in school on Monday. I didn't finish high school before I went into service. They drafted me out of high school. So when I was in the Navy, and I stayed in for over 2 years or more. I got out on Friday, went back to school on Monday, and I was in school either as a student or a teacher until I retired.
Okay. Wow. And when you left West Broad School, where did you go?
When I left West Broad, I went to College Avenue. College Avenue was...
No, I'm talking about as a student.
West Broad, I went to Athens High. I went to Reese Street School.
Okay.
And at Reese
So
Street,
that's what the 7th grade was
yeah,
at that
7th,
time.
I believe it was 7th and just the 7th grade. I
Okay.
think. And then you went down to the high school, which had been demolished. Was down. You recall that?
I heard about it.
Yeah. Well, that was a building across from First Baptist Church.
I heard about it.
There was a vacant lot on the diagonal.
Yes.
That's what was.
That's where the high school was.
Yeah, Athens High Industrial School.
So tell me about your year at Reese Street.
Well, Reese Street School, I was in Miss Brown's class. She was the principal. She was real strict. I was in her class. I believe it had 7th and 8th grade.
Okay.
Down there. Because I was in her 7th grade class. And I can recall on Mondays, there was some government pecans and raisins, and sometimes an apple. And that's what they gave us, you know, as a treat for lunch or something. Like we took a break, and this they put on our desk. And I looked forward to that, to get those raisins and pecans and the fruit.
So did they have a lunchroom?
No.
Okay.
No lunchroom. That's
so
all.
You carried your lunch.
If you had anything to carry, you carried. I don't even recall carrying no lunch.
Okay.
But that was what we got at school. If you got anything, and that was once, maybe on Monday or Tuesday.
Right. Okay.
An apple and maybe some pecans or some raisins or whatever the government excess stuff that they bought, they gave to the school.
Okay.
And that's what we got. Well, I think I went in the 7th grade down there too. I mean 8th grade down
Mm-hmm.
there. And Miss Hawkins, up here on Reese Street, on Village Street, was my teacher. Sweetest person you ever want to
Miss
see.
Hawkins. Okay.
Yeah, Miss Hawkins. I talked with her sister one night. That's interesting that her sister and I taught at West Broad together, but she taught me at, this other sister taught me at Reese Street.
Okay.
And I went to Athens High Industrial in the 9th grade.
Okay. That was across the street.
Yeah, down there in that vacant lot now.
Okay.
The building.
What was that building like? What did it look like?
It was a regular 2-story building. It had 3 floors. It had the basement, and then the first level, and then you go up the steps to upstairs, and up there was a library and a couple of classrooms, and the principal's office was up there. Didn't have much of a playground. As a matter of fact, there was some kind of old bell tower in the back of that building. Because I can recall when the early stages of World War II, they were out looking for metal and stuff, and we tried to cut that thing down to sell it.
Okay.
I don't know whether we ever got it down or not, but we tried so we could sell it, to raise money for the school. Now I can recall that. But during that time, I turned 18.
Who was the principal at Athens High Industrial at that time? Do you remember?
Professor Duval.
Duval.
Yeah, he was the principal when I went down there. Now he was principal when I left and went in the service.
Okay.
They drafted me out of high school, like I told you I was behind, and they drafted me out of high school.
Into the Army?
In the Navy. I
Navy?
was in the Navy. Yeah, I was in the Navy for almost 2.5 years.
Okay. Tell me all about that.
I left Athens. I got a notice. School closed on June the 3rd. June the 4th, I was at Fort Benning for my physical. And when I went back, I went right straight into boot camp in Norfolk, Virginia. And I stayed there a month and a half or 2 months. And then I was sent to Brooklyn Navy Yard and got on USS Benjamin Tillman destroyer. And that's where I stayed until I got out of service. I was on
You
that,
spent all your time
on that ship, on that one ship. That ship ran convoy, destroyers and battleships and all that kind of thing. We ran convoy from Brooklyn, New York to Belfast, Ireland, to Glasgow, Scotland, to southern England, down that strait, down the strait into, let me see, I don't know what we went into after that, but we went through the Straits of Gibraltar into the
So you spent all your time on that ship,
yeah,
running convoy.
all the way up to Naples, Italy. We carried escorted troops, ships, and supplies up to that. And
What
then,
was it like on that ship?
it was pretty nice as far as I was concerned. Now, my job was, I went in as a steward's mate. That waiting on officers, cleaning their quarters and seeing after them. But then I became an officer's cook, which gave me one strike, petty officer. The other cook that was ahead of me was transferred off, so I became the head of my department there. And I was promoted to second-class petty officer. I had 2 stripes. That's equivalent to staff sergeant in the Army. So I thought I was doing pretty good. But when it came time to get out, I left as quick as I could get off of that baby.
Okay. Came back to Athens?
Yeah. I got out on Friday. They mustered me out in Jacksonville, Florida. And I got to Athens Friday evening. I spent the weekend. Monday morning I was back in school.
Back in school where?
Went back to high school. I took up where I left off. Now what I could have done, I didn't think I was ready for that. They were giving military folks who were drafted out of high school the opportunity to take a test. And if you qualified or made a high enough score, you go on to college.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to be a successful college student. I said, well, I better not go and jump into that, and I don't have enough background. So I went back to high school.
Okay.
And I rather enjoyed it. I was president of the senior class.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tell me about that last year.
Well,
President of the class.
yeah, president of the class, and I was on the honor roll, and I was kicking pretty good around, you know, but enough for me to get in Morehouse.
What about some of the activities in high school at that time?
Well, I always...
What were other kids involved in? You had student government?
Yeah,
Okay.
I had student government. Mostly football and basketball.
Okay.
I would always qualify for basketball, but I never would play.
Mm-hmm.
They always tried to get me. But like I told you, I had skinny legs, and they laughed at me. I didn't know the skinny leg folk were fast. I was fast as lightning.
Mm-hmm.
And I was good enough to make the team, but I never would play. No.
Okay.
And Mr. Holmes, Eugene Holmes, you remember him? Eugene Holmes. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
he was the coach.
Talking about Doc?
Yeah, Doc Holmes.
Right, yes.
Payne, come on, go out football. I said, yeah.